Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 5, I believe, of Morra. We've had quite an adventure, and because I adore my crew so much, and particularly our production team, I will add in just like one little note here, and that's I have a few jokes about unemployed people, but none of them work. Did you? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I feel like everyone's embarrassed. Okay, fine. I tried the puns to be as cool as them, but I don't think anyone appreciates that. But yeah, everyone, thank you for showing up. Thank you, YouTubers who are watching via the VODs. Definitely want to shout out to all of our sponsors, including Narwhal Games, who created and made Morra, which is a kind of cinematic TTRPG with different genres and stuff like that you can explore with a very cool collaborative process behind it and a live action role play kind of segment to it. Other than that, we want to thank Black Void Games for Black Void and the amazing campaign that Colonomicon is running there. Parslings, which comes right after this by Smunchy Games. They're kind of right at the cusp of sending out their stuff. And I know personally I got the cards, so stick around to see those cards live during the tunnel or afterwards. We'll see how we can do it, but it'll be really cool to show that off. I definitely want to thank Smunchy Games for sending those over. Other than that, we got the Great American Witch, who has an amazing GM, Lydia, and that is Christopher Gray. Thank you so much. Arukana Media, who did Nibiru, which is now over, so you can watch all 3 episodes on the VOD, as well as I believe their pre-order is out on their Kickstarter. Other than that, we have Fate of Cthulhu's on Saturday. With another Evil Hat production potentially coming up in the future. So definitely thank you, Evil Hat Productions. And yeah, this has been a pretty cool season. But enough about all this. Let's get to know our cast a little bit and see how awesome they are. So we'll start with Rocket Fox.
That means I have to find my unmute button. Hi there. I am Rocket Fox. I am so excited to be here. I've missed all these beautiful people so much. And man, if I knew I was going to go so soon, I could have just told my horrible one-liner. Well, I guess it's an asking thing, but anyway, it's in chat if you really need to know. How much does a polar bear weigh? Come on, someone answer me.
Just how much?
I don't know.
Enough to break the ice. That's all I have.
Yeah.
If you ever want to see anything else from me after all that, you can find me Rocket Fox pretty much anywhere. I am Lilith this afternoon, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are, and she believes in the power of people being better as animals when she makes that happen. And she is real fond of her cousins and not real fond of people. Well, no, let me rephrase it. Not real fond of animatronics. That may come into play. I don't know. I just get a sense. But yeah. And she also has a familiar that has been come around in the form of a black rabbit that we discovered at one point. She kind of lets this creature, it's Puka, just take over her body once in a while. It's just a friendly thing. Anyway, that's me.
Excellent. And we were talking about things we wanted to explore today. And for people watching, our only 2 options are Oregon bees or squirrel queens. So those are your only options. So make sure to message in chat what you want to explore the most. But throwing on over
Oregon
to
bees.
Resident Moon. Oregon bees.
Oh, hello, people, and as a great Scandinavian bard once said, reindeers are better than people. So I am Spence. I am Resident Moon. I am the host of the Weaver Circle podcast, which is the companion podcast for Weave the Tale. It's kind of awesome. I am Resident Moon pretty much everywhere. And this is representing Squat, who lives in my hat, my many changing mood hats. And yeah. Let's see here. What else did I want to say? Yeah, Joaquin is a non-binary magic mechanic, magic tinkerer. Likes to work with their version of a sonic screwdriver, but it's a shape-changing wand that can turn into any tool. It's kind of awesome. Oh, let's see here. I don't have any puns. I'm sorry, guys. I use them all before stream. I'll find a way to get them in game.
Hey, the day's young. The day is young.
It's true. It's true. I'm sure there'll be something that I can smash. Anyway, that's me.
Excellent. So in behalf of you, Resident Moon, I will say that the machine at the coin factory just suddenly stopped working. It doesn't make any sense.
Aw, thank you. I appreciate that one. I really do.
Yeah,
I really
no problem.
do. I was gonna say the iced tea one again, but that doesn't really work. So.
Oh, I think it'd be cool. Also, we need a laugh track. So production, if we can get that sometime, because no one laughs, and it I don't know if because it's obviously it's funny. So
we mute ourselves. We mute ourselves to as a courtesy, and we forget to turn on the microphone when we're gonna laugh.
We just need a laugh track with our voices in it. Yeah, thanks. All right, almost Faye.
Hi, I'm Faye. I'm in hell right now. I hate these puns so much. Anyway, I am Almost Faye. You can catch me at Almost Faye. And I am so ready to be heiress and set things on fire. And if anybody puns, they're also getting set on fire. And my mum is trying to feed my bunnies. Sorry, I'm going to back on mute.
Well, we certainly don't want any fire puns because they will bring the heat. So, Am, go ahead.
Sorry, I also forgot to unmute. Hello, I am Am, podcast person from A Rendezvous with Destiny and Deck of Many Aces. And I gotta say, you know, Faye, I understand about the puns, but hey, I must ask you a question. It's very important, but I can shave it for later. Thank you. I play Actia, who is a bit less enthusiastic about the puns, but she's got the spirit. And who is maybe, you know, she likes puns more than people, but given last episode we had a cute guy asking for her number, that might be about to change. We'll see.
Excellent. And of course, thank you so much, Rindis, Party White Games, for the amazing bits. Give our players something nice for that, but always thank you. And of course, if you have a direction you want to take us, whether it be bees in the organs that they inhabit, or squirrels in the kingdoms that they rule, just let us know. So yeah, what do you guys remember from last time? I know a lot happened. Obviously, it was just a smooth, calm time. Basically visiting a mature Chuck E. Cheese where instead of pizza, they bring out beer and alcohol. There was a karaoke singing time. But yeah, it has been some time. We'll say like, you know, there was a Super Bowl that aired during when our episode was on. And then there was another sports related incident or organizational thing. So we had to postpone our episodes on cable, but now we are back. So don't change the channel.
Yeah. So hey, I would like to submit that first of all, we went on a haunted bus ride to get to the bar where we did the karaoke's and stuff, and all of us sang really well. Eris did something when she was up there, and like her voice is so magical that it caused things to sparkle and maybe become sentient.
It's a Small World is too powerful a song and should never be used at karaoke. That's what we learned.
It's true.
Or should always be used,
Always
Either
be
or.
used if there are sentient animatronics.
Yes.
But what I'm getting at is the sentient animatronics are currently getting in the way of Keen's game with Cherry, the RA, and
Yeah.
Actia correctly called out that Keen is a lot of talk, but when it comes to initiating things, they're not that great at it.
And I do also recall that these animatronics, the of which I remember the discount Elmo, tickle you Elmo, the discount Gritty, the discount Oscar, and
Oscar the Grouch.
Monster, they were eating people. They were actually eating people.
I
Specifically
don't think
magical
Oscar
people.
was.
Yeah,
Oscar was
allegedly
Yeah,
they
he-
were.
He said he was done. Oscar said he was
Well-
done, and then Eris lit him on
A lot
fire.
of talk. That's a lot of talk.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I'm-
But tickle you Smelmo was definitely the people, and we managed to.
Can they do that?
No. And also,
Yeah, can they do that in like 10 minutes? Again. Hi! Hi! Yay! Oh
Faye,
gosh,
it's
can this
okay.
episode
It's okay. This
get
is the
any
role
better?
of parents. It
Yeah.
can.
Yes, I love.
Well,
I feel
it
like
can
this-
get better.
I
In my
don't
move,
know.
I
We
picked
had
up the wrong black notebook. So I've only got my plotting notebook. I don't have my Eris notebook. So we winging everything today, boys.
I believe in you.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, obviously a lot's been going on. Allegedly, the animatronics are eating people. I don't know if there's any proof besides the missing people and such. Allegedly, today is filled with puns. It is filled with always organ bees and squirrel queens and amazing parrots just showing up out of the blue and waving, which is always something amazing. So stick around and definitely check us out. But before we hop into our episode, we are going to duck out into the writer's room, and we ask those watching to join us in the writer's room. This is actually a special privilege provided to you guys by the production team, as well as the developers of this show. So you get the kind of behind the scenes look at what we have going on. The only thing I ask is don't ask the actors any questions. Don't chew loudly. Give them their space and such like that. Because they're expensive and they come at high demand. But we have a very important decision to make as writers and directors for this whole thing. And we all know that obviously our stunt doubles are going to handle, unless you do your own stunts, are going to handle this next action scene. But we got to figure out like what type of an action scene will it be? Are we talking like John Wick? Do we send you guys out to learn combat stuff like Keanu Reeves? Or is it more Princess Bride? Go ahead.
First of all, so me and Am had a little bit of an accident, and I now have a swollen eye, and Am's glasses, unfortunately, are cracked. Sorry, I mean it was somebody ran a red light, but we're fine for the most part. But now I've got this swollen eye and that. So if we can work out in some of the choreography where I get punched in the face and her glasses get cracked, to just work it in that way, it's not super
Yeah.
sketchy.
Nah, it's totally cool. We'll let the stunt
yeah.
guys know. I mean, the stunt person for Tickle You Elmo is super excited about this, so.
Oh, I'm sure. And Discount Gritty is gonna have it coming. Do we have a prop hammer that can be enlarged and I can use it as a weapon? Or should I should we go for more of a fix it Felix type thing where I just boop and it's fixed?
I mean, that's completely what do you guys think?
With whoever my fighting partner is.
Yeah, Lilith, you are muted. You're under a silence spell. Rocket?
There's much thinking.
So one of you're muted still, Rocket. But one of our suggestions from M has been Shaun of the Dead style action.
Yeah, the style
Just
of
the
everything
pub
thus
scene
far
is the best.
Yeah, it's been a little out there, a little wacky, which I think is amazing. And so it's what would really help add to that wackiness and that same sort of flavor,
That's fair. All right, so we're
and also the hammer. It's got some magic elements to throw around there. So how would that work with the enlarging or just the hitting with it?
Yeah, Faye says in the chat, Kingsman pub scene, which is
oh, I like that scene. Improvised weaponry there.
I'm sorry, I'm culturally illiterate and have never seen Shaun of the Dead.
That's okay, I don't do zombies, so I haven't seen it either.
It's the spiritual predecessor to the Kingsman pub scene. So
okay.
Yeah, especially if you saw End of the World in their pub fight scenes, is very
yeah.
Is the other bit is the Take Me Home Country Road bit in Kingsman.
Oh yes.
Oh. that's more somber, and I think that we'll definitely get the rights to that song later on as an end scene as you guys sadly go off wherever you go. All right, cool. So it looks like we kind of have our feel of the type of fight we're going to have with those close up single take shots that's kind of made famous by Kingsman as well as the later Shaun of the Dead movies. Well, that whole trilogy thing. But yeah, anything else? Anything any direction you want your character to go in this kind of this scene?
Yeah. I mean, this is personal, but in general RPG, I am a melee main, so playing a magic user, just in general, is very disconcerting for me. And because of how Actia works as a person, I like to think when she's in a tough situation, she just forgets she can do magic and wants to start punching people.
What if Actia takes something from the bar to throw and belatedly remembers magic, and so the SFX team can put in a magic effect as the glass is being thrown or something?
Yes, that's so cool. She's just very much very afraid to tell people to fuck off, but then when people are coming at her, just smashes a bottle on the bar and is like, come on!
Yeah!
I would like to set it on fire.
I would love an opportunity to incorporate the bees here.
Oh yes.
Just at some point where Lilith chucks out a spell, and then at one of the, whether or not it's going to be our main big bad Discount Gritty, or whether or not it's going to be one of the sidelings, but checking out a spell there, and somehow bees are incorporated. I feel
I
like
think
there's
that would be
mutually
cool.
becoming bees.
Yep. Could we also work in like a rescue of Cherry? Like just a real
yeah.
quick
Yes.
aside, I rescued
Mhm.
Cherry.
Let's do it. It's happening. I think
You
the
know.
actor is on board, so I think that's perfect.
Can
Great.
I set the bar on
And
fire?
Can you set the bar on fire? I mean,
Yeah.
Keen doesn't want you to, but I want you to.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
alcohol there. It will make a very pretty fire.
Yeah, we already budgeted for the bar to be dismantled and blown up by your character, so
Perfect.
yeah, that
Oh,
sounds
sweet.
perfect. And for Lilith, kind of in the same way that in the Alien movie they didn't tell their actors about like the alien popping out. All you have to do is whistle, and I promise you, bees will come. All right, whatever scene you want, we have hooked it into the stunts people. They don't know about it, but there are bees present on the scene.
That's all I ever
So-
ask.
It's in their contract.
Spontea bee. Well, I'm still workshopping.
Spontaneity.
I
don't know.
feel like the spell should just be "Hello, bees."
The spell is 2 fingers, real loud whistle, and then just bees.
Just bees.
There you go. There you go.
Why did
I
need
cast
to leave
blast
it
into the
said
face.
Hello, bees?
Hmm?
Sorry, as soon as you said hello, bees, all I could think of, hello, daddy. Hello, mom. It's
Oh
a
yeah.
cherry
That's
bees.
for the
Bees.
that's for the
Yeah,
R-rated
just
version of this movie.
Yeah. Just
Oh.
replace the cherry bomb with organ bees.
Organ bees.
Yeah,
Organ bees.
You guys don't. I have
Don't.
access to multiple musical instruments and could definitely do this cover. Don't put this idea in my head.
Do it.
It's in.
Oh,
It's
do
there.
It would be great for the
Organ
album.
bees.
No.
It's happened.
Yeah, we gotta think of the soundtrack,
happening.
right? This is gonna jumpstart your music career, so it works both ways. It's perfect.
Do it. Do it.
It's the scene that they pick for the trailer that really, you pair with that song from the soundtrack, and it gives it that Guardians of the Galaxy Deadpool vibe where everyone
Exactly.
likes the fight scene with the real.
Oh, that's
like,
exactly the vibe.
poppy music.
That-
Oh yes.
There is
oh,
only-
yes.
One other song that could be for this fight scene. And that is
No.
from Shrek
No.
2. Yes! I need
What, I Need a
from
Hero?
Shrek 2. Yeah!
Yes.
The Fairy
That's
Godmother
true.
version, I Need a Hero Shrek 2.
I mean,
That's
there's
true.
also
That's true.
We Are Family. We could totally have a We Are Family fight scene. But
Yes.
I feel like
That,
that's
so
that needs to
good.
be
I
us
feel like
back
that's
in the
the
room when
perfect
we're
thing.
drunk.
Do you know how
Yeah,
many
now I
times
just-
I've thought about the I Think We're Alone Now scene from the Umbrella Academy, but it's about the cousins? Because that's like what 10% of my brain is dedicated to at all times.
I think we're alone now.
I love it.
okay, I feel good about
I
this.
think I think we have our soundtrack, which definitely includes Shrek's "I Need a Hero." I think we're ready to get back to set. What are you
Renee.
thinking? Almost, huh?
There was a pun in chat.
It's a really good one though.
What was
It's a
it?
real
I don't
good
have
one.
Twitch
Bee that's
open.
been put under a spell has been bewitched.
Has been bewitched.
Bewitched. I love that.
So I
do
think
wanna
we will
propose one thing,
crown
though.
Renee pun lord. And
Pun
if anyone
Lord.
wants
Pun
to
Lord of Pun.
attack the pun
I-
lord, you have to have a better pun.
I do have one other proposal here, though. What if, because we
Of
have our
course.
own house now, and none of us want to
Mhm.
clean that house? That would be a bummer, right? What if instead of totally destroying Discount Gritty, what if we put some sort of spell and was like, "Yo, you can't keep doing this, Discount Gritty. You got to come work for us now in our house and keep it clean, because that is your penance for being whatever it is that
Gritty?
is going on here." Gestures vaguely
Yeah.
around. Yes.
What is Discount Gritty made of? Because all I can think of is like
Right
microfiber,
stuff.
like
Mhm.
microfiber fur, so that then you just
you
like
know those-
shove them along the floor to like dust.
Oh yeah,
and...
like a mop. Yeah.
Yeah, you know
Yeah.
those really,
Practically a
really
living mop.
shaggy, those really, really awful shag carpets that they tried to
Oh.
make in the 90s with the neon colors. Imagine that in neon orange, and that's gritty. So
Yeah.
our discount gritty is probably a few shades redder.
Yeah.
Or just
I feel
totally
like
like neon green, like some
But
like looks
incredibly
exactly
Yes,
flammable.
neon green.
Right?
I like it. That way we can green screen it.
Yeah.
Hey, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
I
unfortunately,
think it would. Yeah, I was
Go
just
ahead.
saying, I think it would be a nice touch to have him be recurring characters like the housekeeper, discount greedy housekeeper.
That's
Mhm.
great.
Okay,
Perfect.
Instead of
I'm
Yeah, 'cause-
down with this.
Elf.
Writers, what do we?
Give him a Mrs. Doubtfire voice when he's the house.
Hello.
Oh God.
Help is on
That's
the way,
terrifying.
dear. Help is on the way.
Done.
One,
I'm
I'm allowed to
and
do
two.
that. I'm allowed to do
I'm
that.
bought in. 100%.
Yeah, because like the original gritty outfit, the hair is actually taken from I think donated by local people just from their hair and such, and then dyed orange. So
That
I've
doesn't
heard
sound right,
that.
but I don't know enough about Americans to know if that's true or not.
It sounds very American, so it sounds possible.
Yeah.
That also that really just upsets me for some reason. Like that really makes me unhappy.
The gritty.
I don't like it.
It's like both this shouldn't happen, but at the same time, America, and I don't doubt that it does.
America, which is why ours is made out of nice microfibers and is very cuddly. Very cuddly.
Good for cleaning.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so with that, we'll kind of leave our writer's room, get back on set, and prepare. I think as a starting note, like one of the TVs turns on as everyone kind of gets situated and everything, and it's Shrek 2, released, of course, in 2004, and it's the I Need a Hero scene, which starts kind of rising up above the rest of the noise in the bar, which sets us up as it's game time. So what does everyone look like during this time? What's your pose? What's kind of like the zoom in on your character? What's that look like?
Hang on, I gotta do a costume change. Okay. Got my confident hat on now. Keen is coming out of the restroom with Eris and sees the Tickle You Smellmo spewing out magic creatures or magic people, and takes out my wand and kind of like flicks it so that it turns back into a hammer, and it's slightly bigger. So much for being subtle today.
Hell yeah. And it's like they're still doing the first part of the song where she's on like the piano, so it's kind of like slowly starting to ramp up. Who else we zooming into? Who's next?
Trying hard really not to sing along.
Eris steps.
I know, right?
Eris would look to Keen, and just this evil smile lights up their face because Keen is in on chaos now. This means Eris gets to have a lot more fun. And like Eris is hastily pulling out like a couple of vials from her pocket and mixing things and basically making a magical Molotov that's 10 times worse than a normal Molotov. I'm so ready for this.
I imagine at that moment too. Camera swirls around and then like goes over to the other side, and Lilith at that point, just why wait? Why wait? At this point, it's just like do the loud whistle and then like do hands, and then all of a sudden just bees just start to materialize and start to zoom out of her hands. Bee hands.
Bees. And what's interesting is some of the bees come out from some of the students, their mouths and stuff.
It's being prepared. It's called being prepared.
Yes.
Tia grabs a whiskey bottle off the thing and just full on smashes it. She just essentially, when barbarians go into a rage.
Yeah.
As other people pleasers know, I'm sure you understand of when you finally snap. That's just it's and so much pent up aggression is gonna be very therapeutic for her, I think.
Excellent. So the song kind of ramps up. You see Shrek gallivanting on I think donkey at this point in time, running towards the castle on the TV screen. So
and the giant Mungo gingerbread man comes out.
It's just when his gumdrop button gets hit by the what's it called?
The ballista. Yeah.
It's like
not
the gumdrop button. And as Mongo kicks the flaming gumdrop button back, can Eris throw their Molotov at the bar to set it on fire? Just so it's in time.
Go ahead and roll it. Let's start this combat.
Can this be cool?
Yeah, I think it is cool. So yeah, definitely.
And if it 15, because it would include my science. We're winging this, but I still remember Eris's numbers, which is just sad.
It's perfect.
Anyone ever told you you're a nerd?
So many times. So
strawberry.
Yeah, so it's like right after when they're saying like, I dream of what I need, and you see the cocktail bomb fly through the sky, smashing into the bar, and then lighting up in. Is it typical red flames, or does it have a distinct different color?
It is super gay. It is super rainbow. Like it goes through all the different pride flags. So it starts like rainbow and then goes through different pride flags as the bar burns, because it's magical. And this is what I want.
Excellent. Yeah. So it goes on fire. The fire spreading all around the bar, and in like these little intricate circular patterns everywhere, shifting from different pride colors as it goes. Yeah. Who wants to go next?
So what does the scene look like currently, now that we have the Pride Fire Bar and we have bees?
Yeah, so so there it's chaos, obviously, with people ducking and running and trying to jump over the pride fires. You have various mechanical critters kind of crawling on all fours. The prominent of them is Discount Gritty, who has just kind of burst through the roof and superhero landed onto the center stage of the bar. Yeah, it's game time.
Okay, so Keen is gonna kind of jump through the fire and hit a button on the hammer and smash it down and sort of like it be an EMP. Because I
nice.
figure there's got to be an electronic component to this. Very, very
Yeah.
Thor-like. So that would use my magic toolkit, my mechanic, and probably my mind, because I'm very calculating and stuff.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay. That is a 16.
Perfect. All right. So that deals one consequence to discount Gritty. So you see the electricity kind of jolt through the air, erupting from the ground, like breaking the wood and splintering it, like little lightning cracks across it, until it slams into discount Gritty. And now, instead of like the fur kind of just laying calmly on it, it's all like puffed out like a very excited puppy.
He has static shock.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just very like, it's super puffy now, and you see one of its eyes, like a little electric coil wraps around it and then explodes it, so its eye goes flying across the room and slams into someone's head. So now this guy has 3 eyes, one of them googly, looking around very confused like. All right, Actia or Lilith, who would like to go next?
I love discount Gritty. No,
He tries
Actia, go
hard.
for it.
I was muted. Hello. I'm just checking what stuff I can do. None of it is useful, but it's all. Actually, I'm gonna try and be sneaky and hopefully Mitch will let me get away with it. Can I use my chaos magic skill to just blast Gritty?
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah. So I think.
Turning...
Oh, go on.
Like so I think for this, like, now that the we need a hero has kind of shifted on, it's kind of in perfect sync gone to the Runaways Cherry Bomb, but of course Cherry Bomb has been replaced by Organ Bees.
Cherry Bees. Organ Bees.
So go ahead, Actia.
Oh yeah, so I think Actia is just gonna just run at face first Gritty with like just the bottle in her hand and just right in the face.
Yes.
I rolled like garbage. Okay. Can I argue for soul rather than bodies because I'm using chaos magic?
I will take it, yes.
Thank you. Cool. So that is 9, 13.
Unfortunately, as you go forward, it doesn't have the same chaotic oomph that you were hoping for. Unfortunately.
Can this be the instance where I get hit in the eye?
Yeah. So I think that's perfect. So the bottle like shoots out with like this chaotic magic. It bounces off of Gritty's very squishy tummy. And it flies through the air and smacks Keen right in the eye.
Wait,
Yeah.
This way.
Yeah. Just go.
Ow.
I love that. All right, I'm gonna roll for bees.
Excellent.
All right. I feel. Oh man, what did I roll for bees last time? For some reason, on my character sheet, I just don't have bees just by themselves.
Yeah, you should. I don't know. That was an oversight.
I know. I take responsibility for that. Let's see. Let's go with. All right, we'll go with that. Specialize in transformation. So turning people parts into bees. That's transformation. Okay, so here we go. Is there anything else? Right, here we go. Here we go. Show me something good. I got 12. I got a 12 on bees. 12 on bees.
Ooh, 12 on bees. So yeah, like bees jut out of everywhere surrounding Gritty. But you know, the Gritty's reaction to seeing the bottle fly and smack Keaton in the face, like he gets this very wide smile and bits of his face kind of cracks in order to encompass that wide smile. And as the bees come over, he just goes as the bees get sucked into his mouth, very much like that character from Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah.
Oh no. Well, that certainly won't turn back on us at all at any point.
you
And
see
then
the
poor
cheeks
thing-
are very filled with movement, like
Lilith will just kind of look at everyone else and be like,
Excellent. All right, so since Actia is going mono a mono versus Discount Gritty, looking down at you like chipmunks with swollen cheeks, it opens up its mouth and it goes "Blah!" as bees erupt from its face. Though the bees look like they've changed. Instead of regular bee faces, they're now gritty faces. As they laughingly aim towards you. Yeah, so what do you have to, what are you using for defense?
I guess body would make sense.
Excellent.
And, no, that doesn't affect my moonlight thing. That's annoying. Can I try and use some kinetic magic to sort of streamline
Like
them?
a little shield. Mm-hmm.
Cool, yeah. Okay, better. That's a 14.
Excellent. So you have the bees shooting at you. You bring up Connect Shield and such, and you see the smiling Discount Gritty bees smashing into it, going squish, and then turning into livers and other various organs that they hit the ground. So it gets very slippery around you and quite disgusting. But it looks like you have pushed off the worst of it. Though a few bees kind of got past, no actual consequences for you, but you do have like a splatter of bees on your shoulder.
Gross.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Eris.
Eris wants to get Gritty's attention with the Pride Fire behind them. And they're going to use their psychic abilities to think of something, like, to go into Gritty's head and say something that's going to destroy him emotionally. Like, oh, Gritty, are you lashing out because Daddy went off to get milk and never came back? Aww.
Go ahead and roll.
from over where Lilith stands, you can hear, ooh.
Would that potentially use my cool again?
Yes.
So that's 19.
So you hop into the mind of Gritty, Discount Gritty, and you find yourself in a domicile, very kind of 1950s-esque, and you see a Mama Gritty coming into the living room from the kitchen, wearing just her undies, gazing at little Gritty, who is currently watching an old show on the TV. But the TV is so cracked and disturbed, you can't really see anything. So mostly he's just staring at a cracked screen. Discount Gritty looks up to Mama Gritty and says, when is Papa coming home? And Mama Gritty takes a kind of a large He went out with the milkman. Who knows when he'll come back? And she stares off into the distance, leaving you with me.
Can Eris finish?
Yes, please do.
Can Eris finish the little bit with, how much did it hurt to watch your dad run away to be a mascot?
You have crushed Gritty.
Yes! Emotionally wrecked this kid Gritty. We're killing him on multiple levels.
The one eye he has left, you see like a mechanical oil tear going down his face as he pulls out a picture of his family, gazing down at it in this brief moment. They kind of went on vacation to the Grand Canyon when he was a little one, and it was probably the only time he enjoyed him and his family. And it's the only picture that he has with him and his family all smiling. He had just gotten a balloon from his dad after complaining and crying for it. And there they are, this picturesque perfection of a happy family, something that Discount Gritty knows isn't true, and a reality that you, Eris, have shattered within his mind as he stares down at this photo, this oily tear coming down his face. So, who's next?
Oh, me.
Bees!
Go for it.
Oh, I think Lilith, because Gritty's not really a person, so to speak. He's fluffy-ish.
Mm-hmm.
So, and she has an affinity for that. And so she would see this in this one oily tear coming down. And then she would turn to Eris and be like, Eris! You made him cry! And then she would go over and be like, and she would just smush his big, weird face. And be like, no, there. Are you okay? What's all this? What's this now? And she's gonna take the picture. Is that you?
Lilith's back.
Roll it. Yeah, you squish his cheek and a few bees escape from his lip,
a few gritties.
Yeah, grit bees or however.
Gritty bees. I like that.
Let's see what we got. All right. We got. Let's see. Roll it on. That would be a 15.
All right.
15. It's a good fit. Just getting right up in there. Just wishing those bee cheeks.
Yeah, more bees kind of escape from Gritty's non-lips. In Actia and Keen and Eris, you see Gritty's hairy arms move up towards Lilith. And then begins to wrap Lilith in what appears to be a hug of some sort. It's kind of awkward, And
I imagine this to happen. She's kind of smushed in the weird first, like, oh, you just wanted a hug. Oh, that's all. And she's gonna kind of climb out. Do you want to come live with us? She did not ask anyone else in the household about this. Do you just want?
That's fair.
Do you just want to come live with us? You have your fluffy stuff would be really good at like helping us keep the house clean and stuff. And you know, I mean, bar life is no life for a big green guy like you.
He stares at you. And then Actia sees a red small figure fly through the air, foot out. It is Tickle You, Welmo?
Smell
Tickle You
Anything
Elmo?
that rhymes is just
I think,
fine.
Melmo?
I think we said Smellmo.
Smellmo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our arch nemesis arrives again.
Yeah, he's like, "Wah!" So that happens before Discount Gritty can answer. So Actia and Keen, what are you up to?
Keen is looking at all of our classmates, assuming that there are other little bots going towards them, and basically taking the hammer and just boom, 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 all the way to go defend their classmates.
Excellent.
Particularly
Go ahead
Cherry. Particularly
course.
Cherry. Doesn't really care about the cop squad or anything else. Okay, so I feel like that would be a body. And I have a hardy thing to that. And maybe adding my technology, because I have alternative energy. I feel like with my hammer
Alright.
charged the way it is, you know, I'm very, very Thor, God of Thunder. It's fine. Oh, okay. So, I got double sixes, y'all. So 12.
Oh, snap, yeah.
14.
That's a crit.
14, 16, 18. So yeah, 18. Me and make braid good.
Yeah, so lightning like shoots out as you're clubbing Tickle You Smellmos left and right.
Because there are lots of them.
Luckily-
It's terrifying. They're all giggling.
Oh, of course. But yeah, you're kind of in with the hammer smashing right in front of Cherry, who kind of has taken a few steps back as he trips and falls. If you would like, you could reach out an arm and catch them.
Yes, I do this. I see you pointing at me. Yes, I do this.
Lilith's like, do it!
I
Yeah.
you know, catch him and I say, I won't let you fall. Except for
Unless
me.
it's for me. I'm sorry. Go on.
Well, now, I see you won't. It's like the slow motion as the
Smash.
two gaze at each other's eyes. And
Cut to something
Actia.
else.
Actia, you have a Kung Fu Tickle You Elmo who's about to do a jump kick to your face. What are you doing?
Seeing as how last thing didn't work, I think she's gonna try a different tack. And grab the pitcher of water that's on the bar, throw it at the Elmo, and use elemental magic to freeze the water. So we got like a frozen Elmo in midair. Elmo.
Ooh, all right, roll it. I love it.
Come on, hot dice. Okay, that's 2 4s, maths, plus 5, 18.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, the ice flies out and it gets most of Elmo as Elmo crashes onto the floor, the ice shattering, destroying the lower part of Tickle You Smellmo's body as it starts to crawl forward, splitting from its back half and kind of crawling to you Terminator style as it goes. So yeah, did we get everyone, or is it my turn?
I think it's
Yay.
your turn.
All right, Actia, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Just part of its stuffing kind of falls out of its bottom half as it crawls over towards you, and then it gets onto its two hands and it starts like moving towards you quicker using its arms. It's like its walking device. It's just gonna try to get you. Go ahead and dodge.
Okie dokie. I'm so bad at maths. 12. Oh. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Just Mitch
Okay,
is
sorry,
muted.
good. I was worried I was muted.
I
Nope,
was
you're good.
muted. Gosh darn it. So yeah, it comes up and gives a flying kick over to you, Actia, with its hands. So really, just like a haymaker, sending
what cracks
you
the glasses?
backwards. Yes. Sending you
Yeah.
backwards into several of your colleagues. Who should it be? Joaquin? Not Lilith. So it's
I think it
either
should be the Cobb
Joaquin
Squad.
or the Cobb Squad. Oh yes, right into the Cobb Squad. So you go down in a group of Cobb Squads.
So a semi-win.
Yeah, like there's hair everywhere. It smells of lavender and roses. But
Salad dressing.
Yeah, salad dressing. All right, so Eris.
I think Eris is frozen, so she may have
Yeah.
stepped away for a minute.
Yeah, so we'll go over which one, Joaquin, Lilith, or Actia for the new turn.
I think on seeing all of this, all of the horrors unfolding of just gazing around the room and so many Tickle You Smellmos just everywhere, like I can't even come up with a metaphor because it's so horrifying as it is. I think she would be like, there's no
It's
real
just like a
response.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Are gonna just screaming wildly and chucking magic at all of these, just at everything she sees. And it's kind of indiscriminate. So if she ends up landing any hits, maybe it'll turn it into an animal of sorts. Maybe who knows? Because she's kind of just like, ah! And just like.
Excellent. Go ahead and roll.
Okay. So that would be. Let's see. It's a 12. It's a 12.
Yeah, so it doesn't go as well as you hoped. At least nothing bad happened. You did get like one Elmo, and you turn it into like a live Elmo. So
no.
you see it as it looks down as its existence has been made living as it struggles with the kind of who am I existential crisis that they're going through. But yeah, at least Discount Gritty has like a giant paw on your shoulder, very supportive.
I feel like also just for this live Elmo, all I'm hearing is the Pinocchio voice. I'm a real boy now.
Yeah.
I'm a real monster now.
Yeah, and then just getting up and like the jumping up sidekick and just runs out the room. Like,
yeah. Just breaks through the glass and there's like an Elmo.
Just on the loose. There's an Elmo on the loose in the countryside.
A live Elmo. Eris, what are you up to?
All I'm going to say is the unmute button and the end call button are too similar, and this is unfair to me, especially when I'm blind.
It's cool.
Besides the point, Eris is going to look to Elmo and just kind of smirk and go, "Huh? I'm your god now!"
All right, roll to convince.
What the hell do I have to this?
Soul, and I guess whatever godlike skill you might have. I would give you a +3 wild card just because, you know, the fire is reflecting off of your eyes.
I rolled a 6 and a 4, so that's a 17. Every single one of my rolls has involved a 6 tonight.
And which Elmo are you talking to?
All of them. Just directing at all of them, just staring at them like, "Ha ha! I'm your god now!"
Power for you.
I brought them to
All
life.
right.
I can end their lives. This is my excuse.
Yeah, roll a d6, and we'll see how many you can put to your side.
Oh yeah. I got 1.
Oh. All right, so you do like all of them are looking around, but one looks at you and with bended knees, is kind of worshiping before you.
Can it be the most jakey among them?
Of course, yeah. It's got like 3 arms.
And like, translation. JK is a drug addict over here, so like, probably the craziest one. It's probably far too skinny, but will rip the heads off the others.
Excellent. Do you tell it to do that?
Of...
To perform your holy crusade.
Kill your brethren!
Excellent.
And Eris is just gonna sit back like, I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore.
Yeah, the Elmo races forward, and immediately its fist goes through another Elmo as it rips out its still mechanical beating heart, smashing it on the ground and giving a laugh. More alcohol! Yay! All right, so it is Keen or Actia next.
Actia, do you have something? If not, I have something. I'll let you drink.
So yeah, thank you.
Keen will look out and say to Cherry, "Help me grab one. Mechanics are my expertise." And so I would like to grab one to try to find like the kill switch on them.
Excellent. All right, go ahead and roll.
Okay, so am I rolling just for the grab or both for the grab and the examine?
Just the examine. That's the most important.
Okay. All right, so then I'm going to add my mind to that. Okay, come on, roll high. Okay. So that's 16.
Excellent. Yeah, it's kind of right underneath its chin. You just peel back the fur, and there's like a place where you can pull out the batteries.
Okay, and I do that and say the batteries are under the chin and yank.
Yeah, it flops down on the ground, still, no longer beating.
It wasn't
Actia.
alive.
It wanted to be.
I think the elemental magic seems to be working, so I'm going to utilize what's around me and use my elemental magic to grab some of the fire behind the bar. But I think, given like the drinking that's been going on, rather than just manipulate the fire, she's gonna take another swig and then breathe it like a dragon onto the Elmo that's sort of chasing her.
Excellent.
That's gonna
Alright, go
smell
ahead and
so
roll.
bad.
Breathe fire.
Yeah, but it looks cool. Just like the dragon that her healer teacher knows that she can be. Okay, I changed my dice and I rolled real good. So that is 11 plus 5 for soul. 21!
Perfect. Flame erupts. The Cobb Squad gets tanned. And after, like, the flame is kind of engulfs all the laughing almost everywhere, the bar is still. All that is left is the sound of Worship Eris Elmo smashing one of the other Elmos with his fist kind of covered in a dark gooey blood, and of course Discount Gritty, who is kind of holding on to Lilith like a scared puppy.
Can I pick my Elmo up?
Of course.
It's my child now. And Eris is gonna approach Gritty and just... I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said the things that I said.
What about it being a small world? I mean, you couldn't have known, I guess, unless you did.
No, not
but-
that one. No.
Oh.
About Gritty's dad. You know, let's not talk about it more. And Eris is gonna hold a hand out to Gritty in apology, but still having the Elmo like chilling on their shoulder, ready to attack if he doesn't accept the apology. This is an apology under duress.
Yeah, like, and your Elmo has fashioned a little representation of Eris as a necklace using the Elmo fur. So it kind of looks like you in a very grotesque manner, but it's doing its darnness. Discount Gritty stares down, looking at his photo, then at you. Doesn't say anything, but nods.
Lilith is gonna look at Eris. Give it a little bit of time.
Okay.
And besides, now that we're all going to be living together, there'll be plenty of time to learn to get along.
Yay. Tia, you're good at elemental magic, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Keen. Hypothetically, electricity.
I'm very concerned.
Electricity is just lightning with a job, right?
Pretty much.
Cool. Then Eris is gonna pull Tia aside. Right. I have a really
Mhm.
bad idea. Can we see if we
Yeah,
can bring these Elmos back to life with your lightning? I mean, they weren't alive to start with. It's not technically necromancy. We can't get in trouble for it. And, I mean, if anybody says anything, we're just going to burn down the bar and leave survivors inside it. No survivors, no secret out.
Okay, I'm torn because theoretically this could be a very interesting magical experiment. But also they did just try to kill us. So I don't
I also
know
have one that now worships
if-
me as a god.
Yeah,
Lilith,
what?
it's creeping over. I mean, you know how whenever a computer doesn't work and you turn it off and you turn it back on? I mean, in theory, that maybe that restarts them fresh? I don't know.
And
But
this
I
one
wanna
can
have
be their
one
leader.
too.
This one can be
Okay.
the leader.
Meanwhile, Keen is like ripping out batteries left and right.
Okay,
Yes, I want to have
I'm
one.
going to-
I want to be a god too.
I will try something on the condition that Eris uses their psychic magic to help me, and that if they do try to kill us, I am not responsible for the situation and can go and talk to the person who wanted my phone number.
Okay, sure. Eris has crossed their fingers behind their back about the whole psychic powers thing.
Cool. So I'm gonna theoretically try and call some lightning, but also just put a little bit of necromancy juice in there from my friend the book, and just hope no one notices.
And you're doing this on the Elmos?
Are they going to turn
I'm
a
gonna do it
little
one.
more alive than they were? Like a little
I think so,
Alright.
yes.
was dead but alive?
Elmo
Okay.
army. Fuck the squirrels, Elmo army.
Undead Elmo
Yes.
army.
I'm gonna use my
Let's
good
just,
dice. Mitch,
let's
I
just-
don't have I haven't written down a stat for necromancy. Can I? And can I put stuff in it?
Yeah.
What's a good number?
I think with this, let's do 2.
Okie dokie. It's in the book. Okay, well, I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Okay, 15. Fine.
Yeah. So what does this look like?
I think it's the equivalent of like she's gonna try and go very big with the lightning. So I think she kind of reaches up and it zaps down from one of the overhead lights, and she redirects it towards one of the Elmos. And if the others aren't looking at her hands but looking at her eyes, they just glaze over like dark black for just like a split second. If they're looking, but she's making a big show with her hands so that people aren't gonna look at her face.
Okay. So you guys notice that the heart starts beating in this little Elmo body as it gets up. The most prominent thing you notice is that its googly eyes have been replaced with real eyes as it's looking around.
Actia!
What?
Buddy?
Why is it
Hi.
size people eyes?
I don't know. It was already magic. I suppose my magic just mixed with the stuff that was already there.
Hey there,
Lily-
buddy.
Lilith turns fully toward Actia. Your magic doesn't always make people eyes appear on everything.
Who's to say magic is a mysterious and inexplicable force that governs all our lives?
Eris, I want one. Lilith just kind of
1 minute.
wanders off. I
Hey,
don't want the one
buddy.
with the weird eyes, though.
can't take my Elmo, though. He's my son. I adopted him.
Fine. That's fine, that's fine.
Can I talk to the one that's got the strange eyes?
Yeah, it's kind of getting up and staring at his hands.
Eris would hold a hand out to him. And just kind of smile. Hi, buddy.
It extends its hands. Shake yours.
Awesome.
Hello.
So, we're your gods.
Eris, be nice.
I am. I'm just telling him the truth. We're their
They're
gods.
more like parents.
Same
get to
difference.
that
Parents play God with their children all the time. It's not right, but they do it.
When I have children, may I play God.
100% Moy.
Excellent.
Moy.
Oh,
Is that
Moe.
my name?
If you like it, you can choose your own name.
I would like to be called Nihamoth.
Great. Eris is gonna
You
look
have
on her
class.
shoulder.
I like you.
What's your name, by the way, buddy? I forgot to ask my other
Tickle
one.
you,
Dang it.
Elmo.
Okay,
It's
great.
just me.
So
What
can
is
we go
my
home
purpose?
now? Your purpose is to cause chaos and destroy the squirrel
Our
monarchy.
enemies.
Then I shall do
The flying
this.
squirrels must succeed.
As you wish.
Thank you.
And he takes a few steps to the bar, pulls out a knife, and kind of, with its other hand, breaks off pieces of it so that it becomes serrated. It opens its mouth and smiles as it licks the tip of it, a human tongue kind of coming out of its mouth.
Eris, I don't want that one.
Eris, it was a perfect good sentient being. You gave it anxiety.
I didn't give it anxiety. I think I gave it homicidal tendencies. And this
Never
is
have
equally
kids.
funny. It's gonna kill the squirrels. And then I won't have to worry about the promise that I made to them. And they won't have to find out I never signed their stupid contract properly.
You're going to start an environmental crisis.
No, I'm gonna finish an environmental war.
It's the same thing.
Mitch, is the bartender still here?
So real quick, I want to definitely shout out Whoosha Kid for the raid. Thank you, and welcome to the Insanity.
I love you guys.
Get a strong drink is what I propose. And what was your question again, Actia?
Is the bartender still there? Speaking of getting a strong drink.
Yeah. It's like the bar's on fire, but they continue to do their job.
Fair enough. Oh yeah, it's the spooky person. I'm just gonna be like, hey, do you want me to put out the fire?
I don't know if we will put out the fire. I think it's nice.
Okay. I see what you're doing there. It's really nice decor. I think it adds some ambiance for sure. Cool. In that case, can I get a
does.
drink?
Yeah. What do you want? My treat.
Oh, I think I will have some whiskey, please. And
Excellent.
another one for. And she like waves her hand over to the guy in the corner.
Nice. And of course, Nihamath stares up from his position on the bar table and says, I would like a whiskey on the rocks. And so he makes you guys your drinks. Nihamath, or Live Elmo, drinks his shot, stares at you, Actia, for a little bit too long before he whispers, I do this in your name, my goddess.
Oh. Oh no. No.
And then flips off of the bar table and just kind of goes into the ventilation shaft. But yeah, the bartender gives you your drink. Drinks.
That's gonna end well.
Yeah. Big sip.
Am I still fighting animatronics on my end?
No, like they're all gone.
Okay.
Cherry looks around and says, all right, everyone on the bus in 5 minutes, please. I think we have worn out our welcome.
I think that's safe to say. Are you okay?
Yeah. This is the second time this has happened, but this ended way better than the last time.
Yeah, no living people casualties, it seems.
Yeah. Good job, Keen.
Good job, Jerry. I'm mostly sober now, so I'll start getting the directions GPS ready for the ghost bus.
Excellent.
But first, let's take a
Ghost
selfie.
bus.
And I want to take a selfie with
Oh, yeah.
Jerry and give him a peck on the cheek.
Yeah, he
In the
blushes
selfie.
just on one cheek. Yeah. So what's everyone else doing in their final moments here at the bar?
I think while everyone's doing everything, just kind of in the background, you just see Lilith guiding Discount Gritty toward the bus, just being like, and my room is the one when you walk straight in and you go and you'll see the door that has all of the little signs on the front and the stickers. That's me. And then if you go further back, you'll see there's a workshop, but I don't know if you want to go in there. There's a lot of, I don't know. King gets really picky about stuff like that. Just like kind of crossing toward the bus.
Yeah, he looks down at you with his wide smile. So I can go anywhere in this household that you take me to?
Pretty much. I think it's probably fine. I mean, no one said you couldn't.
Well, that's my final. Okay, cool. And what are you to me? What's our relationship like?
I don't know. We'll just have to feel it out, I guess.
Okay, alright, cool. Well, alright, this is a whole new thing. This is very different and less bloody than I'm used to, but this ending came out very nicely.
Well, and you never know. I mean, you know, we could still bring victims back to the house. It could still get bloody, you know. I mean, it's you know, we haven't really decided how we're gonna keep house exactly. A lot of things happen. A lot of things happen. Anyway, let's really just not worry about it. That's a problem for future us.
Excellent. Okay, I'll get on the bus now right here in the back, and I'll just wait for you when you're ready to go.
No, let's not go in the back here. Let's sit up here in the middle. The middle is where.
In the
Here,
middle?
sit by me.
Okay.
Because all those singing children are in the back. So.
Yeah, they're in the back. Like you pop on, and they were playing. It looks like they were trading Pokemon on like old-fashioned Game Boys. But when you show up, they like put it away and they just start staring at you.
Although Lilith does have something for them. She did pick this up on her way out. she as soon as she gets Discount Gritty situated, she's gonna kind of go back there and she's gonna be like, well, you guys look bored back here, so I brought you something. Seems like something you might enjoy. It's dangerous, it's maniacal.
Is
But
it
here,
fingers?
it's one of the tickle you smell mo's. Battery's out. Battery's not included on this one, but there you go.
Brothers, sisters, it's time. And you see them just kind of crawl into the Elmo and its various like opened up spots. It kind of twitches a little bit, and the broken Tickle Me Elmo kind of stands up and all kind of looking around like a dead corpse. We
Oh,
thank you, Lilith. You have brought us
that's
peace,
fun.
the ability to manipulate matter outside of our own hands.
Yeah. Hey, do you want to come to our
How
house?
can... Yes, we would like that. We would like that a lot. We've been looking for
Oh.
parents.
Well, you're in luck. We have another new guest coming to stay. Here, why don't you come over and sit by us? I can tell you about how the house is laid out.
Excellent. We shall grow organs while we do this.
Oh,
And it just kind
if
of
you ever
walks
want help
over and
turning
sits
them
by
into
you.
bees,
Are they helpful in the process of distributing blood to the extremities of a body?
they'll distribute honey.
We're sold. Excellent.
Wonderful.
So the bus just
Well.
got a little bit creepier. Just a little bit. Eris, what are you up to?
Let's just go all the way with this hell no situation. Can Eris make their little devoted Tickle Me Elmo look like Chucky?
Oh, of course. You could. So,
Yes!
what you can do is you can shave its red fur, so it's just kind of like this naked cat Tickle Me Elmo thing, and then put on suspenders. So it's a very like weird looking Chucky, if you would like to do that.
Do you know what? Sure. And while they're doing this, Eris is just going to talk to the Tickle Me Elmo. So, I have a plan. And if you want, I have some victims for you. I'll give you their names and where they sleep at night, and you can go and have fun.
Oh boy!
Does that sound like fun?
Yes.
Awesome. So Eris starts writing down the names of all the people that hazed them in the first episode, and like which houses they are, and therefore which dorm rooms they'd be in, and just hands Chuck Elmo. Chuck Elmo. Okay.
Chuck Elmo. I like it, yeah.
Chuck Elmo the list, and a little bottle of acid. If they catch you, drink this and everything will be okay.
We will ascend to the great Eris.
Yes, you will. Forever remember,
And they
Chuck
put
Elmo.
it in their. They put it in their Eris Bible, which is just filled with pictures of Chuck Elmo and Eris.
This is great. How much more cursed can we make this?
So Keen comes over to the bar, looks at what Eris has done. I'll address that in a second. Barkeep, can I have like a bag of ice, please?
Yes, of course.
Just like for my face.
Yeah. It takes a little baggie out, Ziploc, and puts some ice in it and hands it over to you.
There's nothing to address. My plan is spectacular.
If you are making yourself a god, you better make me their god of death. That way they will not cross me.
Chuck
and not
Elmo?
come into my workshop.
Yes.
This is my cousin.
Hello, cousin.
I am Keen. I am your death if you cross me. Do you understand?
Of course.
Do not come in my workshop unless you want to be taken apart.
Of course.
Please don't do that. Chuck Elmo's going on a very important mission for us.
I am setting ground
gonna
rules
play with
for
them.
whatever is happening.
What are you going to play? You could play hide and seek with our
Monopoly?
body. Nope.
No Monopoly?
Apparently,
No Monopoly.
apparently, face
Monopoly
going
is...
dark.
Yeah.
Okay. Exploding kittens?
Yes.
Could you give them actual exploding kittens?
No, it's a card game.
Okay.
Whatever God wants.
Great. Keen, I gave myself too much power, and I love this.
Oh, don't worry. Hubris will catch up with you.
Undoubtedly, but this is going to be fun while it lasts.
All right. Are you done? We need to get on the bus.
Eris is going to whisper to Chuck Elmo. You can play hide and seek with their fingers. And gets on the bus. They can't do magic if they can't use their hands, right?
Not
No!
necessarily.
Oh, no!
Do you really
I
want to
didn't mean
discuss...
that.
Do you really want to discuss the theory of magic and casting right now? Like,
Not really,
we went
it
over
wasn't
that.
it-
Look,
Oh
just
my
because...
God.
How did your mind go into the gutter and mine didn't? I mean, I'm
Mine
gonna get late
didn't
later,
go
but
into the
still.
gutter. Mine went into the gutter because Lydia's mind went into the gutter. I
All
didn't
right,
say
so
hide the
Actia.
sausage. I had said hide and seek with their fingers.
Oh
What's
my.
happening? I'm going back. I'm going back to cuddling my little squishmallow.
Anyway, come on. Let's go, Eris. You too, Chucky Elmo, I guess, whatever your name is.
Chuck Elmo.
Chuck
You're
Elmo.
really cute.
Sorry.
Oh.
That
Well,
is a
yeah, so
degree
Actia.
of...
Sorry, guys.
Oh, I was gonna say, that cuteness is in the eye of the beholder. Anyway, let's go.
I'm hoping maybe at the end of the series we can have like actual Build-A-Bear products from the show. Be great.
Yes.
We're making some hella cursed content here.
But
Remember
Actia,
how this game started as the good one?
I know, right?
Mhm.
Well, what are your final moments at the bar like?
I think she's probably gonna try and find the student who asked for her number before the fight kicked off.
Yeah, that student is in the corner nursing a strong bow.
You okay?
Yeah, I think so. Just a lot went on today.
Still want to hang to watch me compete trying to glass a giant discount Gritty?
Say again.
I really messed it up back there. You still want to hang out?
I'd love to. How about tomorrow? I make you dinner.
Oh, that would be lovely. Yes. Why don't you come by the house? I'm gonna no, because I also know that every single cousin will very much want to interrogate this person. What's your name?
I haven't decided one I haven't decided upon one yet.
Fair enough.
It's a changeling.
Well, when you remember, let me know. And I'm gonna write down my digits and then go get on the bus.
Excellent. He will take a napkin, press his lips upon it, and hand it to you. It has a little bit of kind of like a lipstick residue set upon it.
Oh, well, thank you. I need to leave immediately, unrelated, and just walks off very flustered and like very stressed out.
C'est la vie.
Keen, I need to talk to you.
Yeah, we're getting people on the my lip gloss fell off. Oh well. Yeah, loading people on the bus. What's up?
I was just talking to a person, and things got really intense really quickly, and I just, talking to people is hard. I don't like it.
Talking to people is hard. Yeah, that's valid. So what happened?
Well, they asked for my number whilst I was fighting robots, and then I went and gave it to them, and now we're having a free dinner tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
So
I mean,
I
that's
need you
great.
all to talk to this person on my behalf because I can't do that. And I'll
What do you
just
want me
stay
to say?
busy. I don't know.
Are we doing like a
Stuff.
Roxanne type scenario?
I have no idea what that is.
Or do you want me to interrogate him like the
Yes.
family does when anybody gets married?
Yes, because then you can decide if all this incredible stress and understanding social cues is worth it.
That may be why he likes you.
What?
Well, 'cause you're adorable and awkward. And probably he likes that unfiltered person.
Okay, well, I'm not ready for that, so you do the talking, and then I will also maybe be there. You got this. Good
need
job.
to be there.
We can talk about that later. I'm gonna get on the bus.
Get on the bus.
Just walk away from this conversation.
Yeah, the bus driver opens
20.
it up. Everyone's
Cherry, I think we
back.
got everybody.
The ride back is filled with nursery rhyme songs that spread joy and happiness, even though Christmas is still a far way away. There are less but different people in the bus than it was coming here. And as everyone filters out of the bus when you guys reach back to your castle of Ravenswood, who follows you to your room, but none other than, of course, your new companions, which include Chuck Elmo, reincarnated Elmo, who is Nehemoth, several children possessing an Elmo doll, and Discount Gritty. Yeah.
I want to imagine we start going back to the house and Keen being perhaps the only one who's really like keeping track of things. Just like okay, 1, 2, 3, myself, 4 cousins, Discount Gritty, 1, 2, 3. Why are there 3 Elmos?
Yeah,
They're
I knew about Chuck
multiplying.
Elmo. Excuse me. Other Elmo
Well,
that's
go out there.
moving. No, I'm actually gonna address the one that's moving like a shambling corpse. Excuse me, shambling Elmo thing.
We are
Hello.
children.
You are children.
Keen. Lilith comes over. Keen. Children. This
Yes,
is.
mother.
This is. Yes, this is my cousin Keen. Which
I am the god of death. Do not come in my quarters.
Yeah. You know, just for.
Gods do not exist.
Well, you know, it's kind of more of a metaphorical thing. Anyway, Keen, these are my children. Possessing an Elmo.
This is my
They're mine
unimpressed. This is my unimpressed face.
Okay, well, we're gonna go now. There's really no.
If they
Y'all
come in
just-
my room, I am blaming you, and I am transfiguring your exes into people again while you're sleeping.
No, don't even.
In the grand scheme of things, this is not the weirdest this night could have gone.
This could have gone so much worse. Cherry walked
That's
off without me. I'm a little frustrated. But
Do you want an
Yeah.
Elmo to give you cuddles? I think they're good at that.
no.
Chuck Elmo, do you want to give
Hard
Keen a cuddle?
pass.
Or
Hard
Gritty?
pass.
I can make
Gritty
some
is very
chocolate.
soft.
Gritty, don't touch me. No.
I'll make you a burger.
Nope.
Do you,
No. I am gonna go. I'm going to go to my workshop. I'm going to fix things until I'm tired and fall asleep. Because I did not get drunk enough for this.
You stopped
kidney
drinking of
disease.
your own volition. We have alcohol here.
I did stop. I did, with the intention of getting laid, and that didn't happen.
That's not our problem.
I know
Sounds
it's
like
not
you need to
your
up
problem.
your
I'm
game,
dealing
because
with my
even
problems.
Kia managed to get a date.
Well,
Kia,
a
how did you
date.
get a date?
I don't know. I said some words, and I partially blacked out. I'm not sure.
Cool. I'm
I
gonna
feel
go
like
make some more
Gritty would
potions.
still try to hug Keen, and Keen would be like, no! And like running in terror away from Gritty.
All I want to do is share a hug with you like my parents used to share a hug with me.
No! No, I am not your parent! Get away! And hi,
Oh,
Demarius
it's
Freedoms. Thank you for the raid.
Anna! Hi!
The raid! So just warning you, you will probably need whiskey for this. Though I feel like we've chilled out, right? We're getting back to normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chilled
we've
out
just
enough where I
We had a
still
lot
have ice
of-
on my eye.
We've
We had
adopted
3 weeks of
an
weird
Elm.
tea to burn.
Yeah.
We've adopted Chuck Elmo, Corpse Elmo, Discount Gritty, and Murder Hobo Elmo.
I would like to point out that when we were all walking back from the bus, Tea is just like not batting an eyelid. She kind of looks at the Gritty and 3 Elmos following Eris and is like, "Yep, same shit as always."
they live with
Greedy
us
says,
now.
well, would anyone like some apple cider or something? To heat it up, maybe
That
put
sounds
some
really
marshmallows in
good.
it and some cinnamon.
Yeah.
Some cinnamon.
Oh,
Yeah, I
yes.
do.
So, okay, cool. I'll get that started now. I'll just enjoy it. I'm gonna get this ready.
So Gritty's the
Thank
5th
you.
Laurie, right? We're all in agreement. Family meeting.
Why was me setting fire to the one in the garbage can the least weird thing that happened tonight?
We're related to Discount Gritty?
No.
Not really. It's kind of like a emotional.
It would
thing.
explain the shitty father.
Oh.
I offer Eris a high five.
You know what, though?
That was good.
Yeah, it's accurate too.
Well, you explain how that other branch of cousins, you know how they always had that crazy green hair?
Oh yeah.
That was partially my fault.
Well, that doesn't really surprise me either.
They annoyed
Oh!
me.
I should put the children to bed. I guess they need
Oh no.
a bedtime? Do children have bedtimes? Where are
Yes.
they anyway? She's gonna start like.
Did you
looking
not
under
pay
the
attention
couch.
to the corpse children?
You just hear
I don't know
giggling
where they
within the
go.
walls.
Oh fuck.
Children, it's bedtime. She starts like wandering.
You
around,
feel a
like
you feel a
trying to
tug on
follow
your kneecap.
oh.
There
She's
they
gonna
are.
pick the elm up. So what should I call all of you? Should I call all of you by your different names or a single name?
Legion. Call us Legion.
Oh,
Oh fuck.
oh, that's
No.
Oh my god.
that makes it much easier. And she's gonna just start like rocking little Lee Jelmo, rocking little Lee Jelmo. All right, do you want a story or do you want? Well, I don't really know what else to do, but you can have a story. How's that sound?
We don't know. We haven't slept in a century.
Oh, well, you're gonna like this one. So she's gonna start going back off into her room.
And you guys can see like the Legion Elmo look to everyone with a smile.
You know, I think this will be good for Lilith. I think she'll learn some responsibility.
Sure, that's what we're gonna call it. What happened to your glasses?
Oh, the cop squad.
Ah,
Or I think more eye happened to them. How's your eye?
and like there's makeup on that's making it purple.
Hmm.
You know, it's a
Yeesh.
thing. Probably for the best that I didn't get a partner for the night.
Well, you know, his loss.
Yeah, well, I did get a selfie. I mean, and I showed the selfie.
Aww.
Like, so, you know, I think he's still into me.
Oh yeah,
maybe.
big time. I think it's just
Maybe he
know,
doesn't
I
like the
mean-
mustache. Maybe I should shave.
I like the mustache. I think maybe they just were like he was like tired watching a bunch of drunk idiot students fighting for their lives. That sounds tiring.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
it
want to
is. Yeah,
stay over after that.
yeah, yeah. Just I don't want the critters anywhere near me. They creep me out a lot. Like if they were still automatons, I'd be okay. But since now they're not automatons, that's it's gonna be an issue.
Yeah. Hey, Dean.
What?
And Tia's like thinking about talking to Keen about the necromancy stuff, and then she's kind of like, I'm really tired. Let's go inside.
You have to tell me something, and you don't want to talk about it around the others. Spill.
I don't have to tell you anything.
I'm guessing all of this by your body reactions. This is how you act when you've done something that you're not sure is okay and you want to tell somebody about it, and then you usually tell me.
And this is how I act when I decide I don't wanna. And she goes into her bedroom.
Then I don't want to deal with your date. And I go into my workshop.
Eris would be sitting on the floor of the living room with a little book with Chuck Elmo in front of them. And the book is like a baby version of How to Get Away with Murder. Just going through, and it's like, this is what we're gonna need to do, okay? But we need to make sure that they don't know it's us. And
Okay.
Eris is just taking a little bit of time to teach Chuck Elmo the art of murder, apparently. And why is this one?
Excellent.
You did this,
Go.
Faye.
I did.
Yeah.
After.
Go ahead
After.
and give me a teaching roll.
Oh God, no.
See how much of the lesson gets through.
What else would I add to this?
So mind, I think would be most appropriate. And then whatever skill you might have that would be useful.
What order does the thing go again? Is mind the first one or the third one?
Oh,
In the character sheet.
Body. Yeah.
It's the third one.
Body. Yeah, there you go.
It's gonna be like an 11.
All right. I mean, you could tell there's still a little bit of confusion to his eyes, but he seems to be getting it.
Yeah. And then Eris will get him all tucked up on the sofa with a little blanket. Just be like, if you want to, you can start on your list tonight. If you don't, we can start tomorrow night, and you can just chill out for the rest of the night. I'm gonna go to sleep. Good night, Chuck Elmo. You're the greatest.
You turn around, and there is Discount Gritty with several glasses of hot apple cider. Rolled it up everyone else door. I stayed up and made them apple cider with some marshmallows in it, if you're interested.
Oh, yes, please. Eris would take one. Thank you.
And I think Lilith would reemerge too. I mean, she's not going to bed. She just had to put the children, Legion, to bed.
Excellent.
So
Yeah,
she'll reemerge for the cider.
The smell of cider brings fear out as well.
Yeah, they sleep underneath your bed, just in the crawl space under.
Nope.
But
no.
yeah, Discount
She'll put
Gritty
some
has this
stuffed animals and pillows under there, and make it a nice welcome space.
Yeah, you like put like a pillow and stuff right next, and then like you see like a little hand come out, grab it, and like drag it under the bed. Thank you, Mommy.
Eris would add. Sorry.
That's all. No, go on.
Eris would add one extra name to their list. Spider Steve. Get fucked, Spider Steve. Chuck Elmo's coming for you. The battle to end all wars.
I feel like at this point, Spider Steve has moved to a different city, has gotten like an apartment, like a job as a barista at a really nice coffee house. It's just moved on with Spider Steve life.
Oh, that's right. I was the only one to get the threatening phone call, wasn't I? I got the threatening phone call from somebody that we think is Spider Steve.
Eris had something from Spider Steve, but was blatantly ignoring him.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that. So now Spider Steve is on Chuck Elmo's hit list.
Mm-hmm. It's only right. It's only right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it summons you three, you two, the sweet scent of apple hot cider with cinnamon and a little bit of marshmallows. Discount Gritty provides it. You realize that he's now wearing one of your aprons. It's probably Actia's. So is Actia an apron wearer in the kitchen? Yeah, it's yours, just kind of like very tight
It's
on
like-
his very wiggly body.
Like, in the same way that she was really bad at pranks, she's the kind of person who has like an apron that's like a muscle guy in a Speedo, and she thinks it's the funniest thing that she owns.
Yeah.
She's
So
got one that
he's-
says, "I'm
he's-
a master baker."
Yeah, he has that one. Yeah, he has us all tight on him and everything. Well, I've got some apple cider and a little marshmallows in it. It's one of them's actually a surprise flavor. If you're interested in it, I saw it on the back of the packaging. Any place, why don't y'all just enjoy it? And thank you once again for helping me out with my daddy issues. I know, Eris, you were trying to hurt me, but in hurting me, you healed me.
Oh, that's so important. And Lil's gonna pat him on the arm.
Yeah.
Can I present
feel-
Gritty with a little potted plant?
Yeah, of course.
This is a
What
gift.
potted
If
plant
you take
is
care
it?
of it, it's gonna bloom. I think mainly because one of the reasons why I picked Actia is because I have a black thumb. I'm terrible at growing things, but since I've started playing her, I've actually managed to grow a forget-me-not, and not kill it.
Aw.
So I think that's what she's gonna give to Gritty, is a little forget-me-not.
Oh.
Eris
it's
is
like,
going to
you see-
very.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, Eris is going to very quickly slip into Lilith's room and feed like a couple of drops of their apple cider to one of the exes just to watch to see what happens to them. Not
One of
entirely
the
convinced.
The apple
The
cider.
animals. Yeah, feeding
Okay,
the
yeah.
apple
Yeah,
cider to
it's-
one of the.
It's tasty. It doesn't seem like anything nefarious is going on. You notice that at one point in time, you kind of like a little bit of the apple cider drops down onto the ground, and the little liquid droplet starts rolling towards the bed, and then you see like a long tongue slither out and grab it, and then slither back in.
And I've been in this room too long, and she leaves. They leave.
Yeah. That's it. Well, I just after I don't know what to say to you. I feel like you've given me this potted plant, gift of life and such, and I just feel like my heart could break in a second now.
And give Gritty a hug.
This is gonna sound good, but you know the murder's coming up, and I don't really have a date. So if you're free, maybe you and I could
This
go
is a
as-
really
as-
weird day for me.
Oh, I can
Gritty,
ask
I'm
another
gonna-
time. You know,
It's
after.
okay.
This
I'm
is-
gonna level with you. Humans are like
Okay.
barely my type. My interest in anything in that sort of sphere, also I really appreciate it, super minimal.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's very kind of you. I like how, do you want to go as friends?
Yeah, that would be a pleasure.
Yeah.
I would like that very much.
Fist bump for Gritty.
At the
So
moment of the
powerful.
fist bump, Keen comes out with their leather apron on. Their binder is the only thing they're wearing up top, and they're wearing cargo pants. They've gotten super comfortable. I heard there was cider.
Yeah, I've
still
got
mad
a
at
little
me?
something saddle right here, so thousand.
You made this?
Yeah, I did. I made it with my own two little key hands.
Sniff it. Taste it. Good job.
Well, thank you very much. High protein for someone in the outfit that's around.
We're gonna have to work on your enunciation. I think you need you might need some help with that because I'm having a hard time understanding you. But that's okay. That's
Lilith
the
is,
thing that we
Lilith
can
is
do.
Lilith is gonna try some magic.
All right, go ahead. What are you thinking?
She's thinking, she's like, oh, I can help with this. She's just gonna, because they were out drinking. Now she's having some apple cider. It's a night that keeps going. There's a lot happening here. So she's just gonna roll some magic just to, hang on, let's see. I'll tell you what's gonna happen as soon as I find out how well this roll goes. I think that's gonna be
All right, perfect.
It's gonna play a major component in this. Okay. We're at 13. She's going to try and give him like just a real nice smooth voice, like a smooth radio DJ voice.
Like
All right.
the announcer at the start of the Korra episodes.
Yes.
The Korra episodes.
Legend of Korra. They do like a 1940s and it's like, well, here in Republic City.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh, transatlantic? Oh, I was thinking more like late night. Hey everybody, thanks for joining us.
Oh, that's
tonight.
also very good.
All right. So with that, for the most part, it works. It kind of coughs up a. Well, hello, Dawn. It's nice for you to be here. Tonight here at a late hour. How are you enjoying your apple ciders?
Yay!
Pretty good. And also, that's way easier to understand you. Thank you, Lilith. Thank you for being understanding about that. It's just, Anyway, I'm going to take this.
It was either going to be that or bees.
I appreciate that it was not bees. I've already got enough stings for the day. It shows off one of my arms. Cool.
Yeah, sorry about that.
If anybody needs me, you know where I'll be.
How's everybody
This
else
is going to
doing?
be awkward.
You feeling good after all that?
Harris is just like,
If you don't mind, ladies, I'd like to go use the restroom.
Oh.
Sure.
Oh
It's
yeah.
a shared restroom, but I don't think my stuff takes up too much space.
Sure.
All right, fine. Well, I will be back before 2 bunny hops. All right.
Have fun.
Eris is going to very quickly down their apple cider. Like, I am not drunk enough for this. I'm nowhere near drunk enough for this.
Lilith is just gonna flop back on all the stuffed animals. Oh, what a night! What a night!
Yeah. So with that, we are going to take a. Oh, go ahead, Lilith.
Oh, no. If we're gonna take one, this is gonna. She's gonna start pestering after you about something. So we're gonna take a break. We should do
Oh,
that.
perfect. All right, cool. Yeah, so we will take a quick break, viewers of this amazing cable TV show here at Ravenwood. Don't leave. Please stick around, chill out, make more puns. For the love of Elmo, make more puns. And we will be back soon.
welcome back to Ravenwood, a critique on the modern magician in a very modern and real time. I'm your director, Penny for a Tale. Of course, we are joined by these wonderful actors who really showed their stuff and told the wonderful story throughout the series. Um, it's always been an honor to work with them. But we're going to go back and take a look at the last part of the episode, particularly the scene between Lilith and Actia's characters, kind of set post this very traumatic time that they had at the bar, which is really a metaphor for their own lives. So we will explore the depths of their characters. And this particular scene, I think, was up for a Grammy of some sort. In any case, let's roll the footage and set our sights upon the two wonderful characters here in their wonderful cottage. And scene.
So Lilith is gonna she's already kind of mushed into this pile of stuffed animals. So I think one does not unmush from a pile of stuffed animals. So I think she would just kind of raise her glass over toward where Actia is seated. Actia! Actia!
Coming. Yes. Come over to Lilith and give the forearm to grab to see if she wants to be pulled up.
And Lilith is gonna grab her arm and then pull her down into the stuffed animal pile.
Ah! I'm still holding the cider! Just kind of holding it like upright to try and stop it from spilling. What?
So? Well, give me the news. What happened with the telephone number?
Ooh, well, I mean,
Digits.
I got it. He's coming here.
Here?
I think he didn't seem to care about her. Yeah, he's gonna make his dinner.
You're bringing a normal human being here?
No, he's a student. I think.
Oh, well, that's a relief. So, are we giving him the once-over? Are we giving him the rundown, the beatdown, the 20 questions? Well, what do you think? Have you called him back yet? When's the dinner happening? What's he gonna make?
Yeah.
Are we all eating?
I hope so. I mean, look. Part of the reason why I said yes is because I've never really been as good at this as you or Keen, but he was super intense. And, I'm kind of, maybe I don't ever want to date someone, but I haven't done it yet, so I figured I should give it a try and maybe figure that shit out. That's what, school is for, right?
Well, and I mean, dating is just for going out with people and seeing if you like it or not. That doesn't mean you're, I don't know, engaged or anything. You're not engaged, are you?
No. Lilith, what I'm saying is maybe I just want to have best friends forever and nothing else.
Oh, well, I think that's just fine, too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm young. I'm sure I'll... what's the phrase that Eris says? Fuck around and find out?
Light everything on fire.
Also that, yeah. Hey, I have a question. When you met, your puka friend.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So you were kind of experiencing magic that you didn't really understand. What was that like for you? Random question.
Oh, well, I mean, oh gosh, this was years ago now. Let me think though. Well, I first met her out in the woods, because I was always out there and I was always spending time on myself. And then I met her, and then we made a soul pact. Yeah. But anyway, from that point, she took the bunny form that I have, and then she just started kind of teaching me stuff like turning people into animals. And I'll be honest with you, Actia, the first ones did not turn out well. They did not turn out well at all.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. My mind flashes back to a person like halfway turned into like a lizard, but also halfway a person, just like and then just back to the present.
Oh. You okay? You zoned out for a second.
Yeah, it's fine. Anyway, but then found out that as part of the pact, Kiva could inhabit my body from time to time, so that was fun. That was kind of a surprise the first time it happened, though. Ooh, I'll be real. Always read the fine print, am I right? Yeah.
So messing with dark unknown magic really worked out for you then, huh?
I mean, I need to go back and check a few things in the paperwork and everything. I'm sure it's fine though. End of the world sorts of things, dark forces, spirits merging, the beasts aligning. I didn't really pay much attention to that though.
Fair enough.
I think it's been working out fine.
Yeah, that's interesting. Thank you. You wanna watch a movie?
Oh yeah. I heard there was a new one out about these dragon people. I think it's a cartoon, but I really wanted to see it.
That sounds fun. Let's do that.
And she'll just kind of like smudge into the stuffed animal pile.
Yeah,
but she will
party
say
for sure.
before the scene ends, Lilith will kind of be like, well, if you ever want to talk about like weird magic or anything like that, I'm always around. You know where my room is.
Yeah. If I ever stumble.
Yeah, and then Lilith will her head will just go over real quick, and she'll look right at Acting and be like, I turn organs into bees. And then she'll just go back and look at the screen and just kind of settle back in.
Cool, yeah, movie night.
What movie you guys watching?
I was alluding to the other version that is a new coming version called The Last Dragon and something that rhymes with Raya.
Maya!
Yes, that's the one.
Maya and the Final Lizard.
Maya and the Final Lizard.
Excellent. So you guys enjoy the movie. And this is in Lilith's room or Actia's? Or are you guys still in the main area?
I think we're in the common area.
It's still in the main room, yeah. There's just lots of stuffed animals there.
Excellent. Yes. Discount Gritty, of course, comes out of the restroom. A little toilet paper attached to one of his little legs. Sits down next to you guys and seems to be enchanted by the TV. A few minutes go by and the door opens and you see Cherry. He looks at you. Then carefully walks over to Keen's room and enters.
Could I text Keen a winky face?
Of course.
That's brilliant. Oh my god. Lilith, that's so funny.
Ooh. Someone's gonna have a walk-up stream tomorrow.
Oh my god, if Keen's in a good mood tomorrow, do you think we'll get pancakes?
Oh, I would love pancakes. Do you think
that would be so good?
Pancakes?
Oh my god, I hope so. Keen's phone is set to do not disturb. And so it doesn't receive the message. But when after Cherry enters, you hear a whoom on the door, and it kind of pulses, and you don't hear anything from that room afterwards.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Will's
this
just gonna
a fade
the
to
volume on the
black
movie.
type of, or
I mean, basically, she just doesn't want anybody eavesdropping, no matter where the night goes with them and Cherry. But the image that you would get as Cherry walks in is Keen with surprisingly muscular shoulders and back, sawing something, and just like binder, leather apron, low riding cargo pants, and the binder has unicorns on it because Keen has that softer side that
of course
they never show anybody.
Yeah.
Oh hey. And that's it. Then the door closes, boom, and nothing else is seen. It's just the next morning, Keen is in a much better mood and making pancakes.
Yay!
And yes,
Pancakes!
they are B-shaped. They are B-shaped pancakes. I
With
even
Will
make
just kind of
some.
rewind.
Why B-shaped? Oh,
Because the chat said
okay,
so.
not the letter. Okay, I was
the
thinking
letter-
the letter B. I was like,
No.
why?
They're
Then
the
the
letter
bees will
B,
be in
and
our
then they have
organs.
little wings coming up.
Yes.
So
Bee
anyway,
pancakes.
yeah, that's so yeah, Keen had a great night after that and is now making pancakes for everyone, Cherry included, if he decides to hang out. If he doesn't decide to hang out, that's cool too. Oh, great.
Yeah, he'll stay. Yeah, he's got like a robe on.
Keen has made it clear that they are open to. Keen has made it clear they're open to a relationship, but will not push things, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, Cherry would like a relationship too.
Okay.
Is this a conversation happening over pancakes?
No, this conversation
I feel
happened last night.
Aw.
But like,
like
there's like touches that happen, like hand on the shoulder as I drop off a plate.
I feel like Tia and Lilith are definitely just trying to vibe check without asking real embarrassing questions with Cherry there. Just like every single like little interaction, they're like, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cherry will point at the beak pancake and send Keen a gif of a mime.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes. Yes.
Very good.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Oh man.
I think.
Oh man. Eris, how are you doing?
Eris would walk out their room, see this lovey-dovey shit, walk back into their room, and hide under the covers like, nope, too much for today. Night-night. It's sleepy time.
When you turn around and look back at your bed, there is a squirrel dressed in black and carrying a pair of scissors on their little wee back.
Hi.
Hello. We come to you at the breaking of the tide.
The what? Sorry, this is early. Less riddles, more just blatant.
It is the
What do you
time of
want?
shattered shields and wolves set upon us at night. The
Mhm.
land grows dark. We are weary, our hearts filled with despair.
we need, once again, to call upon you, Eris.
What happened?
He gazes off into the distance. They found an ally. One who turned the tide, like I said before. This person's cunning has killed hundreds, if not a couple of dozen, of my brethren.
Cool. What am I supposed to do?
They call him
It's morning.
Steve.
You're the non-flying squirrels, right?
Of course. My feet stay on the ground, just like they ought to be. I'm a ground squirrel.
Wait,
I'm well grounded.
what has Steve been doing?
Machinations. Blitz tactics. He brings weapons and ammunitions of war we haven't seen before. Technology-wise, I would equate it to your World War I, with deaths numbering the couple dozen.
Okay. Just is that a person the size of a spider by any chance?
Yes.
Cool. Have you heard anything from like a 3 squirrel tall red fluffy thing yet?
That sounds oddly specific, but no.
With scarily human eyes.
No, this is freaking me out. What story do you tell? Nightmarish tale do you weave before me now?
You know, I think I was high last night. Seen some shit. What do you want me to do about Steve?
Our
I
armies will
can't-
meet. And we
Armies?
hope that you would... Yes. Their armies and our army number about a couple of dozen, maybe even 30. We'll meet on the
Steve has an
battlefield.
army?
We would like you to do battle with Arachna Steve. One-on-one. You can save our kingdom and the kingdoms of my people.
Cool. I'll get back to you on that one.
Okay.
Can I go back to my bed now? I'm tired.
It's a long way back to my kingdom, and should I go back and come back, or do I wait outside, or I guess I'm trying to figure out how this is going to work when you finally make your decision.
If you just go back to your kingdom and you'll fight, like I'll be there eventually. Maybe.
Yeah, I guess I'll just return to my kingdom empty-handed.
Is it really a kingdom or is it a queendom?
That's a
Also,
fair
why
point.
do you guys hate? Why do you hate the flying squirrels so much? They are your people.
No, they're not.
They're
slightly
squirrels.
different than us. They fly.
Why
like
does that
ducks.
matter?
What?
Okay.
It matters. I can't go into the historical context and the hate relationship between the ground and the flying squirrels. It's a lot of
All I've got to
politics.
say is you sound kind of racist against flying squirrels.
That doesn't track. We're
It
pretty
does.
open-minded.
No, you can't claim to be open-minded yet want to wipe out an entire group of people.
Well, this turned on itself. I don't know how to continue now.
Yeah, congrats. You annoyed me too early in the morning. Fuck off. I'm going to bed.
Okay, I'll come
Neris
back
curls
around
back
too.
in their bed. If you do, I'll have you question your morals more.
Okay, I'll Google something that's better. Maybe have a better foundation to my belief system. All right,
Cool.
sleep well. The squirrel will squirrel off.
Great.
And with that, obviously, with war upon a very small population of this school, we jump
Spider
to.
Steve's a dick.
It's-
Sorry, Renee. We need to kill him. Must murder Spider Steve. I mean, we created him. Now we must end him.
It's true.
However, I
It's
appreciate the
true.
pun.
So you get a call, Actia, from an unknown number.
Yes, I was muted. Just checking. Yeah, sorry.
Hey, this is the friend from the bar.
Hey, you picked a name yet?
Say again? Sorry, you broke up there a little bit.
You picked a name yet?
Oh, did I pick a name? I don't know if I want to anymore. I have something I want to
That's
tell
okay.
you.
Oh, what is
and
it?
I was hoping you could come outside and meet me, so we can go for a walk.
Sure. I understand you probably want privacy, and that's totally fine. But there are a lot of other students who don't like me and my family. So if I bring one of my cousins to have a walk, like 10 feet behind us, is that okay? I really don't want to get pranked super hard.
No, it's fine. I'll probably have to have someone watch me as well, if that's okay.
Oh, yes. I'll see you outside in the grounds under the big tree in like 20 minutes.
All right, yeah, that's fine. All right, see you then, Actia.
Cool. I'll grab Lilith and be like, so, unnamed person wants to go for a walk. Do you just want to come and walk behind me? Just in case it's a senior pulling up, because I can see this being a cruel prank. So, is that cool? Just keep an eye on me, just a little bit back.
You're asking me to creep on you? Of course I will. Oh, and she's gonna go in and rifle around in her room, and then she'll come back. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, let's go.
Really?
Oh, God.
Are we leaving? Okay. And she'll
Go out to the tree.
even at that point, she lets Actia go, and she will follow several steps behind.
Brilliant. Very good.
So meeting outside, you see the gentleman you met at the bar, who's kind of looking shy and curious as he's looking around. But next to him,
If he
about
does
10
see
paces.
Lilith, she has sunglasses on, and if he makes eyes over there, she's gonna be like,
He definitely like. Yeesh. But behind him, 10 paces, is a woman with a kind of a leather black vest on, and kind of cargo combat pants and steel-toed boots. She's carrying what looks like a bastard sword sheathed on her back. And yeah, just kind of has like half of a shaved head with part of her hair coming down over a scarred eye, looking at you, Lilith and Actia, with like, I'm gonna get you eyes, like that.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, let's walk.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't exactly know what you were yesterday or the day before,
Oh,
whatever. So this is
what?
awkward, but
Mm-hmm.
I come from a line of witch hunters.
There it is. Yep. Cool.
Is it
That
cool?
sucks. No, I was being sarcastic. I'm not really good at that.
Oh,
Haven't mastered it. The tone yet.
I like.
That sucks. Really hard.
Yeah, so
I
I
think
can't come and go ahead, Lilith.
Mm.
I was gonna say if Lilith is being so creepy right now. From over where she's standing, does that mean you're not gonna come make dinner for all of us?
It's like, oh, I guess we should whisper or something. I don't know. Should we be a
Yeah,
little bit further? Okay.
that's fine. I just
I
like they don't like us here, so
oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, the reason why I wanted to talk was I was hoping maybe we could meet in a place that's maybe a little bit more neutral. I
yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I think you're nice and cool, and um, I'd still like to make dinner. I just, with,
Hmm.
and points at the woman behind him.
Yeah,
She won't really let me go into a den of witches, as she
that's
says.
fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I get that. Well, we could I mean, there's some land on the other side of the woods. We could go for a picnic or something.
I would love that. Well, why don't I'll do everything. Why don't you just pick the drinks if that's fair? I'll prepare the food and I'll bring. I have a picnic basket, a nice red and white flannel, so it's quite comfy. Has extra padding, so when you sit down, it's not so hard on your tush.
That sounds like fun.
Excellent. Well, I don't know where this is headed, but um, I'm excited for it regardless.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we'll just be really good friends. Maybe we'll become mortal enemies and swear to kill each other. Let's see what happens.
I'd rather not be enemies. I'm not really good at this, and I feel like you would kill me. But I would love to be friends.
Yeah. Thumbs up.
All right. Okay. I guess I'll awkwardly go back to my teacher and
Yeah,
such,
she like your mum.
But no. Their hunters live forever, and one hunter
Oh,
passes on this power to another when it's their time, and she chose me. So I'm supposed
that's
to
cool.
inherit her power and kill witches for however century-wise time I decide to do it. It's a whole complicated thing.
Well, you should definitely keep her away from my cousin. She's really their type.
Which that cousin, like pointing at Lilith.
No.
Lilith
No.
is kind of looking over at the other one, like waving at the current witch hunter.
Yeah, she's just like cracking her knuckles and staring at you.
But that current cousin seems to be tethered, so should be okay.
All right.
Well, I will. I guess. Yeah, I will text the location, or maybe we could just meet here. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Actia. Yeah. All
Thumbs
right.
up.
Kind of like
Bye.
scoots away. The woman looks at Lilith. just like walk away.
I think even before they start to walk away, just like really loudly as Acti is walking back to Lilith, she's like, "So they're witch hunters."
And Lilith will just be like, "Oh, that's a bummer."
Yeah, real bad. But considering all the other witches hate us, I think, it's kind of okay. Just like getting quieter as she approaches.
Well, I mean, if we find out where they hang out, we know where to send people that we don't like.
Plus, there's only like one of them, and there's like 4 of us. That's just basic math.
That's true. Well, and anyway, maybe we can make some sort of agreement. It's not like we're hanging out with a bunch of other witches right now anyway.
Exactly. We'll be fine. Let's go home.
And just start like walking back toward the house.
Yeah.
All right, excellent. Do you tell your fellow magic users?
She's gonna trust on the Lilith gossip system to kind of get it done. You know when you have a friend who like tells everyone everything, and you're like, I could just tell this person, and they'll spread the news for me.
Oh yeah.
They walk into the house, and Lilith is like, that person that Acti was gonna go on a date with but didn't really want to, who was gonna come over and make us dinner, is a witch hunter, and just like kind of announces it to the house and then goes to her room.
Again, same shit as always.
Yeah, Discount Gritty is like, in the news looks like, yes, a forecast of witch hunters for the next couple months. I'm excited. How about you, Keen?
Oh, well, I'm not excited for that part, but I'm excited for this part. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Maya, look at the time. We should get ready for classes, I think, maybe.
Yes, we need to get
That
ready.
you
for
should.
classes.
And with that, we end our series. The credit comes up. Not our series, our episode. The credits come up. Special guest Gritty, who may or may not have a continued presence on the show.
Patrick
It really
Warburton
depends on
playing
business.
Gritty.
I was thinking of Danny DeVito, but
Yes,
just
very
thinking
good.
Danny
Oh
DeVito
man, that'd be
for
better.
just crawling out of the couch.
Everybody's like, yes,
Ah!
yes, Danny DeVito. Let's go.
So you wanna be a hero, kid? Well, whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-doo.
Oh yes. Okay, so this has been Morra. I have been Penny for a Tale. But this amazing cast has so much going on, it will blow your mind. So we're going to start off with Rocket Fox.
Hello, I am Rocket Fox, and you can find me on my, pretty much, if you look up Rocket Fox anywhere, you'll find me. I'm over on my own Twitch channel doing stuff. We just finished out the season for Cyberpunk Sonata, but it's going up as a podcast, so keep your ears tuned for that. Otherwise, I've got a few things happening here and there. Follow me on the places, and you will know about it. That's me.
Excellent. And just going around to Resident Moon.
So you can find me on the internet most places as Resonant Moon, here on Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, and some of us in the cast are doing cast-related TikToks. So spence.resonant.moon on TikTok, you can see some little skits with the cousins. So check it out. Also listen to Weaver's Circle. We are taking a 1-week break. And as the season ends, we're going to be doing some cast interviews and stuff. It's going to be a good time.
Excellent. And going on over to Almost Faye.
Hi, I'm Almost Faye. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok as Almost Faye. I do things sometimes on the internet. Yeah. You can also find me over at the Fae Realm, where we are a bunch of LGBT QIA2 plus individuals who are wanting to make a more inclusive TTRPG space for anybody of any like minority or I don't remember the big official line. Minorities and marginalized genders to feel comfortable and be able to play. This Friday we have our first little Q&A with two of our lead beans, which is Rowan and Kelsey, who are going to be talking about what it's like to be a new player in the TTRPG world, with Kelsey as a brand new player to TTRPGs who's only ever played online, and Rowan, who's been a TTRPG player for about 10 years and came online last year. So they're given both perspectives tomorrow night at the Fair Realm. And then, yeah.
Excellent. And Chris Holm.
Hello. My name is Am. You can find me on Twitter here. And if you want to see Spence and maybe Faye and I've yet to ask them to get involved in some TikTok shenanigans. I'm dungeon.amster on TikTok. Like Dungeon Master, but the A and M are swapped around. I'm on the podcast Deck of Many Aces, an actual play podcast with actual asexuals. That is dropping on next episode's dropping on Friday. You get lots of tasty lore for my character, who's a giant elephant lady. It's going to be real fun. And last but not least, our podcast, A Rendezvous with Destiny, our Sky on Actual Play podcast, is just about to start season 3. The trailer dropped today. It's called the Yggdrasil arc, after the World Tree. Super duper spooky. If you like the spooky stuff we're doing here, I think you'll really, really like it. I get to add lots of void sounds and do very spooky sound design. It's great. So yeah, I go check those things out.
Excellent. And once again, thank you to all of our sponsors who you can check out on our Discord, but specifically Norwell Games for this amazing campaign. So excited to continue on with this. For me specifically, you can check out my TTRPG Necropunk, which is on the Notify Me pre-launch page right now on Kickstarter. So please check it out and notify. Other than that, we wish you guys a wonderful time, and we're going to switch to a commercial break before we head on over to Parseling. We'll get to see me again. So if you're tired of me, too bad. All right, we're out. Peace.
These are the tales we weave. Tales of magic. Tales of mystery. Tales exploring the beyond. And while we continue to grow, even more adventures await. In the depths of the unknown. Will you join us in the telling?